In part 2 of this film, the adults travel to Canada to visit us. While there, we stayed in a hotel in downtown Calgary. Our schedule was packed with exploring the city, riding buses, running through skate parks, Viking, and an amazing water park. We had a ton of fun. So enjoy our tribe life.
So we made it to the Canada border. Now we're just waiting in line to get through with our fresh passports. Have anything to say? No. Figure out kilometers.
Did your car say?
No. Most cars do, not this one.
We finally arrived in Canada, and we were 2 hours late. First of all, I thought that Calgary was on Pacific time, and it's clearly not. It's on Mountain time. And then we were an hour late behind that because there was a lot of construction. So we were 2 hours late, and they showed me around the neighborhood that they were staying at with their dad. It's really awesome. They had a lake to go to and lots of kids in the area and parks and everything. So we walked around a little bit, and we got to the hotel then finally. We all were together a couple hours later.
We had a really cool balcony that I think Lucas figured out how to jimmy rig the contraption off the window so we could go out onto it and enjoy the time out there. Set off a fire alarm at one point with our awesome cooking skills. I think it's because the oven doesn't ever get used in that place. I didn't film it. I should have. We had 6 fire engines show up at the hotel. 6. It was pretty awesome. And I didn't get the camera out. I just sort of enjoyed all the chaos. It was pretty funny. I must have. The kids thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome.
We had the fire alarm dinner, and then we walked to Safeway and got some ice cream, and the kids had ice cream bars.
Went to the North America's largest free skate park, and it was awesome. It is so huge, so much better than anything that we have here. There was at least 4 swimming pool type bowls, a bunch of ramps. There's some crazy characters there. We talked to a few people and saw some people do some awesome things. The graffiti was commissioned by the city, and it was really awesome. The kids loved it. I think Isaac ripped his pants super bad doing some cool trick, and the dirt and the nastiness that the kids got covered in was totally worth the experience. We really had a great time there, and it was free, which was awesome.
We had planned on taking the bus everywhere.
Calgary has an awesome transportation system, if you know how it works. So we didn't have internet access, so we couldn't download the awesome app.
We went and bought tickets to ride the bus, and we thought we knew what we were doing. We looked up online, which is, again, complicated because we're used to having immediate access to internet at all times on our phones.
We got on the right bus, just in the wrong direction.
Across the street, actually, from the right bus stop.
So we got a cool little tour, met a really awesome guy on the bus, and he's like, yeah, you're probably going to want to get off and go the other way.
And then we got on another bus and went back the right way. So we got off the bus and we walked around the park, and they have a really cool park. I think it's called Prince Island Park. And you cross a bridge and you get to wander around this area. And again, it's good for the kids. They got to run around and be crazy. And we walked and walked and walked to what we thought was a water park.
Yes, this awesome splash pad park I read about. We were really excited to go to. Turns out it's a more appropriate for toddlers and kids in diapers. It's about ankle deep water, and nobody was really excited to get in the water with a bunch of poopy diaper babies. So we hung out there anyway. It was nice to sit down. We got lost. We asked for directions. We had fun regardless, and We walked back to the hotel instead of taking public transportation because it's quicker to walk. Somehow I figured out that there was this crazy Viking festival going on in Okotoks,
Okotoks, which is about maybe an hour away from Calgary. And there was a Viking reenactment demonstration by the Sons of Fenir.
And man, it was a freaking hit. These guys, these Vikings, are freaking legit.
They wore traditional clothing and they used the traditional weapons. They had several different fights they had, and the last fight included the kids getting to run out and fight the Vikings, and the boys thought that was the most awesome thing ever.
They live the life. They set up camp, they make their own clothes, they take care of their own weapons, they have to live in the tents.
We got lots of awesome pictures with the kids holding the shields and with them just running around and playing, and they had a great time and they learned a lot. And afterwards, we got to tour their village.
They live the lifestyle, and it's really, really cool. They battled it out. They showed us how they fight. They practice for fighting. The kids were just totally enthralled.
Gabe talked to them for, I think, maybe an hour and a half. Explained to them life as a Viking. It was really, really informative and very awesome.
People that are involved in this group, they would spend so much time talking to the kids, and they answered all the questions, and they were just really, really interactive. It was really awesome.
Last day, we had planned on taking the kids to a water park. It was actually an indoor place that the kids can play.
Apparently there's 2 or 3 of these in Calgary. They're sort of like the YMCA.
Really fast slides. There was a big play area with the dumping buckets, and they had water guns and a hot tub and a big wave pool, and they had a diving board. So the kids had a great time playing there and getting out their energy, and we just had a great time.
Whole freaking water park indoors. They had a workout center, a cafeteria, lots of things to do. And the water park was really awesome. A huge wave pool, this big giant wrecking ball thing that you could jump off of, super fast slides. I ended up getting a bruise about that big on my hip from going up on the water slide and smashing down so hard.
Completely impressed with the way it was run, how clean it was, and that it was, I think, state funded. So we played for hours.
Yeah, we had a great time. The last day was really, really good. We all really enjoyed it.
And then we had to take them back to their dads, which was, it's hard to say goodbye, but it was great. We got to spend time with them. So we loaded up the cars and took them back down south of Calgary to where their dad is.
It's always difficult to have to return them. We like the kids.
It was really, really hard to say goodbye to the kids, and it's sad, and we hug them and kiss them a million times and sort of peel them off of us and drive away. But we had exciting plans on the way back to go to Glacier.